behind the scenes. We're all about behind the scenes information, letting you guys know what really goes on with the podcast here. We got stood up.
Yeah.
Got stood up pretty hard, actually, by a guest.
It takes a lot of work to confirm 2 hours before.
Not sure this is going to make the YouTube.
This is the episode because we have nothing else to put on at the moment. So,
Wow. Okay.
The reason we are in the Skittles challenge and whatever else may come up in the next few minutes, that is the sound of Russell tearing his notes up.
Russell
all
is
his
Has golden questions.
All his
golden
preparation.
questions. Research was done. Questions were golden.
I mean, Russell didn't even go to work today because he was. I'll slide it to him.
Please,
Excuse me just a second. Let me piece my questions back together. We were mad at you earlier.
We are 54 minutes overdue with this guest that we were supposed to have. So
We're not going to announce who he is because he might be a future guest.
We are going to try and book him again, but we got some time to fill. The cameras are rolling, so we're going to produce some kind of content here, straight off the top of our head.
Give it to us. What's the debate?
I don't know, but I'm going to go check the Zoom one more time, make sure waiting room is turned off, but we want to make sure.
I just found out from Zoe that she has been eligible to go back through the lunch line. And she was like, yeah, they just scanned my card. I'm like,
yeah,
they just
I bet
scan
they
your
do.
card to go back through the lunch line. And they announce it to the kids, like, hey, if you want extra whatever,
course they do.
not to give it away, but to sell it again.
Of course they do. We used to, when we lived in Dixon, we used to be members of the country club down there in Dixon.
Oh, see,
Yeah, I know,
see,
I know.
see.
I knew I was going to catch this, but we would have a monthly
Food.
allowance. Well, it kept on. I was just like, hey, y'all go on up there and get what you want. And then my brother and I was like 10, he was 7 or something. Oh, y'all go up there and get what you want. So the 1 month, it was like the month of June, let's just say, and it came out to like $2,500. Fred Shanks hit the roof. I couldn't walk for like 2 weeks after that beating, and I was like, well, Dad, I didn't know it was charged. I had no clue. Mom and Dad just said, hey, go up there and just tell them tell them to put it on your card or whatever. I forgot what it was called back then. I said, oh, y'all
the
go up there and
account.
do that. It was about $2,500. Oh my goodness.
Charlie gets ice cream 1 day a week. He can have ice cream 1 day a week. Guess what day he gets it on?
Monday.
Monday.
Start the week off
Every
right.
time Monday. I couldn't wait any longer. Monday every week.
Well, he's waited a whole week by that point.
7 days coming back.
Hope there's not a problem in space.
I'm gonna.
Again. Whenever Daniel sent me who was going to be here, I'm like, thank you. I cannot wait to be here for this one.
This equation's not working out right. All that research I did for nothing.
We were talking about off the boards, Drew. Off the boards, Drew.
Yeah. Stefano really went soft on that whole story. I wanted to call in and tell that story correctly. The whole thing about the story is that Drew got a steal. I was chasing Drew, and I heard what sounded like a little girl on the court.
That's what
It's like, off the porch, Drew.
Jared, have you heard the story?
I heard it last week.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Off the
yeah.
porch, Drew. And he just did a layup and just knocked it off the backboard. And he went, ooh. But to hear that voice in my head, I was like, what is going on? Off the porch, Drew.
Off the boards, Drew.
He had, what's his pension for having 10 years in the league?
9 years gets you about a little over $5,000 a month. So somewhere in that ballpark.
That'd be a sweet check every month.
Yeah, it would be.
That's what my uncle would always do when we first direct deposits first came out. He's like, yeah, she got paid. It's just like this.
Russell's in round 4 tonight.
He is. He is.
Russell always turns the switch on when he comes in the studio.
Gamer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What do you want me to just sit over here? How many views you gonna get on that?
Well, that's what we have Ryan for.
Yeah, that's what we got right.
The daggers are
I'm
getting thrown.
I'm here for views. I'm here for one thing: comments and views.
That's
and
right.
subscribers.
Subscribers, all of it. Take it all.
Can we adjust that light, Daniel, please?
Not in this
Got a little
moment.
shine there.
Shine. Sun is glowing.
Well,
Shine.
it won't look like that on our recording.
Oh, it won't look like that.
That- 'cause
It'll
that-
look worse.
That's coming from that webcam up high on top of the TV.
Goodness.
Our cameras won't look like that.
I'm going to wegrowhair.com.
Get some plugs.
Yeah, I know.
Blanket statement. I have never been to anyone's house that said, I have these chips and I have Pringles, Cheetos, and Funyuns. No, we lump them all. We have chips. Pick your flavor.
Again, taken out of Pringles are in the chip category. I
Okay.
never said they were.
Okay, so
yeah.
the other one,
The Cheeto,
Funyuns
like,
and Cheetos.
I would say like Cheetos and chips. I would differentiate personally.
And the same thing with Funyuns.
And I wouldn't have Funyuns, but if I had some in the variety pack,
But as we saw, the variety pack has pretzels and
cookies
popcorn and whatever
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
I'm with you.
But if I did, I would because I differentiate between Cheetos and chips,
Well, it's the same argument I gave you about the car.
which I didn't agree with, but I didn't want to. We had a 3-hour text debate over this.
If I show up in a car, if I say, hey, you need a lift, and I'm going to come get you in my car, and I show up in my SUV, you going to get in?
Yeah.
Because it's a car or SUV, chip, Funyun.
No.
That what?
They were grasping at all kinds of straws.
So I didn't say vehicle. I said car.
I hope this guy didn't have a heart attack and die or something.
Me either.
That took a turn.
Me either, buddy.
That'd be a good excuse, huh? Stand us up. Sorry, he stood you up. He's dead.
We'd let that one slide, I think. 77. He is 77 years old.
No way in the world I'll make it to 77.
I hadn't had a male in my family make it 75, so 77's out there.
I ain't anybody make it into their 70s.
Boy, talking about taking a turn. This got personal
it
all
did.
of a
I'm
sudden.
enjoying every day. Been to 2 Atlanta Braves games already this year. 1 Cardinals game. I'm living it up, man.
Did they win either game, the Braves?
They did. They won one of them.
Because I talked to you after one, and you're like, no, they lose every time I
They
go.
usually do. Yeah. Cardinals got beat. My record's probably 2-20.
Oh, you're on par with that.
I'm 5-25.
Not that bad. Nobody's that bad.
You haven't seen them win either when we win, have you?
Didn't they win in Atlanta one time?
Yes.
I'm 1 in
Hey,
6. 1 in 6,
Cam
I think.
Akers going to be back for the Rams.
Who?
Cam Akers.
Oh, yeah, the running back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brandon's real into this.
He's listening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I feel confident he would put that down if this was happening.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be drafting it up.
He's out in California. He's probably hip on the Rams.
I like that Singletary dude from Buffalo, too.
What if he was in a draft and just
He stood us up for an
held us
NFL
out for a
draft.
draft?
Or Travis Etienne.
Oh, I got a draft
Jags?
tonight. There's no way I can do it. I'm not doing that Zoom.
Are you on now? Are you on the clock?
I'm on the clock. No, it's my pick.
Do you do what Charlie does? Just have so many teams that you're happy no matter what every week? Charlie has at least 8 to 9 teams every
The
year.
draft is the best part. I mean,
Charlie's got a plan for the tournament this year. He's going to do however many teams, 64 or 60, whatever it is. He's going to do 68 brackets to make sure he gets the winner in one of them.
He's going to have he's going to pick every team to win.
Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah. He's already made plans for that. Can we get Ken? Is it too late to get Ken Ham on tonight?
I don't know who that is.
That's the guy that kind of the opposite of this guy that did the Ark in Ohio, the Young Earth. It's a Young
'cause
Earth.
he said there was a.
We could just kind of change everything to ask him the same
That
question.
question.
We had a steak sauce challenge at the last social. Did you hear about that?
No, if it's. I don't agree with your board over here. So
Nobody agrees with that.
Bojangles as a top restaurant. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Hey.
I don't have any idea.
Hey, there's a lot of. That's not me. There's a lot of people in my class that love Bojangles.
Well, there's a new one coming in Goulitsville next to Publix. So what was the steak sauce challenge? Let me. How many? And see if I can guess them.
Well, you had to. It's a taste test.
Well, I
We were
would venture to
tasting them.
say
We were tasting them, and we were just. That was basically just rating. Then we had a chicken challenge. We had a Skittle challenge.
Chicken, like from different,
Yeah.
let's say like Zaxby's, Chick-fil-A, Slim Chicken. Okay.
Bojangles, Chick-fil-A, and KFC. It was a good time. Everybody loved it.
So on the steak sauces, was it A1,
Yeah.
Heinz 57,
Mm-hmm.
Worcestershire?
No.
Was it something in Perrins? Lee and Perrins? No?
We can't spend that much. Country Bob. Country
Oh,
Bob.
Country Bob's. Okay, I should have
And then
known
we had
that.
one. And then we had one generic Kroger,
Mm.
and you could taste and.
Well, what one?
Well, of course they
won.
won. Yeah. And then I think 57 beat Country Bob's.
I like 57.
Oh no, it's completely. No, it's good. Country Bob's is sweet. A1, it's kind of got a little kick to it.
So
It's bold, yeah.
They do have a bold A1.
On your
Which is not very good.
No,
on
it's
your
not.
chicken challenge, did Chick-fil-A win
No,
or
I
Slim
don't
Chicken?
think it did. We didn't have Slim
Oh, you
Chicken.
didn't have Slim Chicken.
Oh man.
I think a lot of people like that Bojangles.
Mm.
It was a blind taste test.
Bojangles.
Skittle
Dirty
challenge.
rice.
Skittles got to be the red.
Skittles was so hard. Well, now you would close your eyes. I'd give you one. You have to tell me what it was.
Oh,
It was very hard for me.
Have you done it?
no.
You want to do it?
I mean, I'm just guessing the flavors.
But I mean, well, now you know they taste different. But
Well, yeah,
I kind of ruined it because the thing is, do they taste it? That's the debate. Do they have individual flavors or not? That was
Isn't it
the
kind of like
debate.
Starburst, the yellow, red, orange?
I can't taste them. No.
But that's what like some people say.
Go get
All
'em.
Skittles taste the same.
I don't believe that.
Well, I just told you they don't.
I would search out the red and the orange.
But it's blind. You don't know what flavor you're getting.
I know it's kind of like the Coke challenge. Like I don't know what's behind the curtain, but I feel like I could tell the difference.
Hold on.
I got to beat 3 out of 5.
Several people got 5 out of 5. Several people got 5 out of 5.
I could get 5 out of 5 now.
They didn't change.
They didn't change flavors in that bag.
Dang,
I thought they did.
Here he is, Daniel. Here he is. Hurry. Here he is. Hurry. Ah, jeez.
All right, hold on. Let's set the stage. Zach is doing a Skittles challenge. Do Skittles, in fact, have different flavors for the different colors? Zach
This
is
may
doing.
or may not be a podcast.
So here we go. Blind taste test here for Zach. For those who may not be watching on YouTube,
Struggling for content.
we're going to give some background here in just a second. But we'll let Zach, any initial thoughts? You have the first one.
Orange.
So he said orange. Let's write this down here.
All right,
Guess
first one, he
number
said
one is
orange.
orange.
Okay, he's doing pretty good.
We're going to go through every
Hang on,
flavor
okay.
before we.
All right, he says that. All right.
He's doing pretty good so far.
We're going to go through every flavor.
Over 1.
The key is don't bite into
Zach did say he could go 5 for 5.
No, I said I got to beat 3 out of 5 is what I said.
Oh well, maybe he said that. We don't know, but
We don't know. All right,
he
let me write
is
down.
on number 2 at
Yellow.
the moment.
Let me write that color down. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So second one complete. He's guessing yellow. First guess was orange. Second guess yellow.
And you can't duplicate colors, right? Let's not.
No,
let's
he's
not-
We're not.
We're
No
not. No tricks. No trick. Russell is a fair judge of this
It's legit.
contest.
It's legit.
I need that one again because I still had the yellow one.
We allow for one mulligan in this contest.
Unless
Zach-
it's
unless
Zach
Amanda
has to
shows
buy-
up.
It's purple. It's purple.
He's saying
Huh?
no mulligan. He's saying
He
purple.
said no, but he said
It's
purple.
purple.
So
Okay.
purple.
Good
All
job.
right, purple for Zach.
All right.
That grape came in at the last
Yeah,
minute.
it comes right in there. man.
it. Sure did.
It
All
sure
right.
did.
What is this number 4 coming up? Number
right.
4. So Zach
All right.
is he's more than halfway through. We are 60% through this challenge,
We are.
and Zach is got a
Give me the colors again.
inquisitive look.
Oh,
You got strawberry, lemon, lime, orange, and grape.
Bit of a quandary.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of a quandary. What we got
Really
there, Zach?
chewing
What are you
that-
thinking, Zach? What are you thinking?
Chewing his tongue off now.
does it need another one? Are you taking a mulligan?
Yeah, I'm going to take a mulligan.
All right,
Oh,
give him his
okay.
mulligan here. He passed on the previous mulligan. He's
So there's
gonna
only
take
two
this
colors
one.
left, right?
You are in your fourth one. Yes, two
Yeah,
colors
you got it
left.
right.
So we're going here with the mulligan.
Yep, mulligan.
Of course, Zach is holding his hand at the most awkward angle for Russell to pass these Skittles off.
It's no problem,
He
though, for
is.
me. It's no,
No,
problem.
it's all right.
Hands of a surgeon.
That's right.
What is it, Ben? What's the guy's name?
Gifted hands.
Yeah, what Ben Carson Jr. over here.
I don't know what that one is.
All right, so
But by process of elimination, whatever this last one is, I'll be able to.
all right, so we're going with no guess on the
All right.
number 4, which is inherently wrong, by the way.
When I guess this one, I'll tell you that one.
All right.
All right. So
not
last
really
one
legal.
coming up here for Zach.
Not really legal.
Not really legal.
Last one coming up here.
That's great.
You got a problem, Houston.
So we're saying,
So it's the lime one, and what was the other one? Lime.
well, the problem is you've already guessed purple / grape. That was your guess for number 3.
Well, I'm gonna go grape again, so I'm gonna get 3 out of 5, right?
All right. Well, let's go.
So I missed the lime. I didn't even name lime.
The official tally. The official tally is you got 2 out of 5.
because I didn't answer the lime one.
Yeah. Well, that was wrong too. So
Yeah.
the very first one you got,
red.
you said it was orange.
Red.
It was red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second one was yellow. You got that correct.
Lime.
Third one was green, lime, and you said purple. Fourth one was orange.
Yeah.
Fourth one was orange, and you gave no guess. Purple for the last one you got correct.
Orange. Nothing on orange?
No.
I didn't. I would have guessed lime.
And that
there.
was your mulligan, wasn't it? You got 2
Yeah,
oranges.
I got 2 shots at that one.
Yeah.
Maybe Starburst is easier.
3 out of 5 is looking
it
pretty
definitely-
good now, huh?
It's definitely
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah.
Starburst is definitely-
Starburst all day. Yeah. I can get those. Love a
What's-
pink.
what's
I
the best
love a
Starburst?
Pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
That's why you can get all pink.
He's going to say something else.
I was gonna say orange. Orange or pink.
They're hard to beat. Any of them.
Yeah.
I mean, orange is one of the bottoms, isn't it? Like bottom 2?
Oh, I love them.
I don't like a yellow for some reason.
Yeah, the yellow and orange are the bottom 2.
There you go.
Pink and red top 2.
All right, we're gonna go, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
sure, I
You
guess
down
so.
for the Skittle challenge?
I'm down for the
There was
Skittle
no
challenge.
debate on my ranking of the Starburst there, so I guess everybody's in agreement.
Red or pink.
Red and pink are the top 2.
I'll go with that.
Everybody loves Starburst too.
Skittle challenge. Russell's digging deep over here.
He is.
Smell 'em.
He's going straight for the bottom.
Straight to the bottom.
Smell them before you eat them.
All right. First one is underway here. I will say the first one is hard because, like, it kind of you're trying to
Skittles
That's,
guess.
made out of bugs. That's the
Our
That's
Skittles.
gonna be green or lime.
All right, so Brandon is going lime / green for the first
You
one.
think this is so easy until you do it.
Absolutely.
You think,
It-
oh, this is so simple.
it is much harder to do.
That's gonna be orange.
Number 2 guess for Brandon is orange or orange, depending on where you're from.
Big orange.
orange.
Currently underway with number 3 here, doing the Skittles challenge. Russell and I have previously
Can I change my
competed.
vote for the second one? Because I think that one was orange. But no, we'll go red.
Red is the guess for number 3.
Gosh, I mean,
So we're going here for number 4, 4 out of 5. Skittles challenge, Brandon Shanks.
great.
The answer is in.
He's making this look easy. Folks.
He is very decisive. Very
Probably
decisive.
over.
Last one coming up right here.
I'm probably over.
Last one coming up.
No, they had a.
Last one. Here we go. Now,
Well, I hadn't said yellow, so we'll go yellow.
all right.
Is that it?
So the official results for Mr. Brandon Shanks, you beat Zach, and you came in with 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
So you got green and orange right off the bat, purple and red. You got those mixed up. Those are the
They're
next
great.
two.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Which
Try
that
it again and smell them first.
which those are the two that I got confused.
Right.
And then you got yellow at the end.
give me a grape and a red, or purple and red.
The purple and red are the two I got
Yes,
confused.
sir.
You don't have to dig them with a spoon. Would you say smell them? No, that ain't helping. Thanks.
Did you put them in at the same time? Oh, okay.
I guess this part will
Yeah.
get cut out right here.
Yeah.
Is it your pick?
Sometimes he doesn't cut stuff out that should be cut out, so it may not.
So Russell just said, sometimes I do not cut content out when I edit
Yes.
that I should cut out. Do you have an example?
No, I don't have an example. But sometimes you're like, oh, we'll cut this out. Oh, this part won't be in there. Then you're hearing that, so obviously this didn't get cut out.
Yeah, it depends on. Now I do say that
But how many times do you say that and actually cut it out? Well, I guess we'll never know.
probably the majority of the time. But sometimes if it doesn't deviate too much and it's clean, we'll leave it in because, like I
Been some
just said,
unclean things in the podcast room.
yeah, that's the good stories. We talk about the
Not since I've been in here. Wow.
You got to subscribe to get that.
the
Pay
real
subscription.
Exactly.
the
That's
paid subscription model that we've talked about. We could make that happen. It could.
100%.
I mean, we're not
Can't
talking
take
like
that at church though.
No, that's the parking lot talk.
Sometimes.
Across the
we're-
street.
we're-
You gotta
we're-
go across the
we're-
street. We'll go to Rick's house.
We never leave this property. But that is the good content. What we say that all the time. The best stories happen when we stop recording because people relax and can tell more. They know this is going to be aired, so they don't give full details. But the good stuff comes, when we stop recording. But sometimes I do say this. We'll cut this out, and it ends up not being bad. And I think it's a funny moment. People like seeing the real stuff, so that we leave that in.
I agree.
All right. So straight off the top of my head.
Here we go.
Well, first, welcome to GPS to God. Glad you guys are here. You've heard of Skittles taste test and all kinds of other stuff. GPS to God, make sure you go check out the website. You can email us, mailroom@gpstogod.com, and check all that stuff out. How do you open a straw?
Tear them off in the middle.
Tear, like just straight,
Yeah.
you do a straight pull?
Yeah. Mine's on the table. Hit it. And pull it out that way.
Elementary school style.
Absolutely.
Russell,
Yeah, table. Hit it on the table.
hit it on the table.
You?
I about an inch down from the top, I tear the paper. I grab the paper and kind of like you open a pack of gum. The little zip thing goes all the way around. I tear the
It's
paper.
a very
and-
bougie way to open a straw.
Hey, some people have manners, some don't.
Don't. Yep.
There's not one right way, I don't guess. But I used to be a, jamming on the table kind of guy, and then sometimes that doesn't work for some straws. So then I started tearing the paper. Pretty much 100% success rate.
Gotcha.
100%. Does anybody care enough about the earth that you like using paper straws?
No, I hate that. That's awful.
Yeah. No.
Gets
no
wet,
comment.
soggy. No.
I don't really like straws that much. If I have an option, I
No
don't
straw?
do it. No.
No. Yeah. A lot of people there. Yeah.
Restaurants, no straws.
No straws. I mean, feel free to chime in here, guys. Don't do like, if you got some burning question you want to throw out there. Just got a text message, not from our guest.
Oh,
Not from our guest.
Oh,
man.
luckily this content didn't get lost.
But
I wonder what the future is like when this comes out. I wonder if anything's happened big or anything.
that is a great
I
question.
always try to think about that when I'm listening to these shows. Like, man, they have no idea what's about to happen.
Yeah.
That is a great
My mind has just been working, just going nuts lately. And Amanda said not to talk about this, so I think we need to.
But this is a different episode than what you were coming on for, so this
Right.
is free game.
Right. Yeah. I don't know how to start this one. You know how they say you don't ever want to buy a car that was made like at 5:00 on Friday
Right.
because there's
Everybody's ready to go home, low
there's
quality
going to
work.
be something wrong with it. Sometimes I think my brain was made on a Friday at 5. I have been, because I will get on a topic and I will think and think and think about it. And lately it's been on families, and I don't know. It's kind of like involuntary. It's going like just different scenarios. Like I wonder if there's ever been a family where like they got married, 18 years old, and they had 3 kids. Like they had them 18, 19, and 20, and then they waited 20 years, and they had 3 more kids. Like in they're like 40, 41, 40. So they have 2 different sets of kids. And then I think about, what if this was a sitcom? This would be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be.
And then I'll start thinking, well, what's the most generations that there ever been? Is there ever been a 7 generations? You start adding it up. I start looking on the internet. Yeah. And I just keep going and going. Like, what's the biggest span between siblings? You want to take a guess on that?
Do you have an answer?
Yeah, I do.
Biggest span between siblings. That's so.
I'll say 30.
I mean, total no.
Really? As of the internet.
Wow.
Which we know that's true.
Yeah.
Only facts on there.
It looked pretty true. I'm going to say it looked pretty true.
So let's see.
Wow.
Let's try and do some math on this one.
If you were 15, back up.
So let's say 15.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You had a kid.
I was going to say 35.
15.
I'm going to go 35.
Yeah, that puts you at 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
More than 35.
Is what it says.
So now you're going to go down to 12 or.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to keep doing that. That's depressing. So
the internet
give me the answer.
The internet said that there was a child born in 1959.
Okay.
And it had a sibling that was born in 1995.
59 to 95. So 40 less that. That's
46-year age gap between siblings.
Oh, you said 59 or 49?
59. 1959.
60s, 70s, 80s. 30,
Mm-hmm.
31, 30, 90 what?
95.
So that's 36 years.
Right.
I thought it was 47. Maybe I'm wrong on my dates.
Now we ain't even got
Going
facts
off
from the internet.
Anyway, large age range.
That's a large age.
So,
range.
I just think about that stuff all the time, and then I'm trying to find it. And then, I'm just keep going and going and just, it's just so annoying.
I saw you make the hand gesture like you were pecking on the computer, or were you doing this on your phone?
That's probably on Amanda's iPhone.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's
not on Russell's phone.
no, you can't get that kind of information on my phone.
You do have to do some pecking on his phone though. That
T9.
old flip phone.
I'll just get on those crazy. I'll get on those crazy topics, and I cannot get on, and it makes Amanda so mad.
You got another one?
There's been numerous topics like that. It's really been that families. It's really been like, and she's like, quit. I was like, quit thinking about that all the time.
Are you thinking about breaking the record?
No, I'm just thinking about the scenarios. Like, your kids are younger than their aunts and uncles. It just gets so weird, if you think about it. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to compare to that too.
Well, I don't know that any of us can compare to.
Just comment below if you think if you think about stuff like that. It's a gift and a curse. Yeah.
Gift and a curse.
On YouTube, comment on the YouTube video, or check into the website gpstoguide.com. Send us an email, mailroom@gpstoguide.com, or you can send us a message on the website.
But you check it?
Yeah, I checked it today.
No responses.
Anything on there?
Nothing worth
Clean
mentioning.
it out.
Oh,
Clean it out.
Yeah, nothing worth mentioning. No.
Clear.
See, the problem when you start like podcasts or stuff like this, just like you get spam calls, right, on your phone, you get spam stuff of people, hey, let me run your social media, let me help with this, let me help with that. We charge just a low monthly fee.
Sure.
Let me help you do this.
We got Mr. Daryl Crowder, and he doesn't charge us anything.
Well, that's where the guests tonight sent their email.
Right to spam.
For those that could not hear,
Hope that makes
from
a
the
cut.
producer, he said that is where the guests tonight sent their email, which is I can't say too much because we do want this person back. So, But by the time this episode releases, we would have already recorded with them again.
Has anybody
so-
been stood up this hard before in your life? Can you think of
That's
a
a
time?
good question.
That you had a confirmation 2 hours before
Well,
and they ghosted you.
They ghosted you.
This is pretty hard. This is pretty hard. This is
I learned
pretty
that
hard.
word last week.
Ghost?
No, I did.
ghosted. He
Never
did not
knew.
know. Oh, last week we set Brandon up a little bit.
Oh,
He was the oldest one in the room. We said we had common new slang terms.
Oh, so you used some of the ones that we.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. But
Yeah, ghost. I never heard of it till last
Really?
week. Ghosted. Nope.
Sass.
I failed that one.
What else made the list? Lit.
no, we didn't say. Do you want the test? I don't know if I.
Here
have
we
my-
go. This will be good.
Yeah,
Ah,
here-
he's got
I the
nieces and
list
This will
right
be.
here.
This will be funny.
No,
Oh,
you got
this-
nieces
Russell,
and nephews.
it's-
You'll be fine.
All right.
No.
So had you heard you ghosted? Did you know that
Yes,
one?
I knew that
You
one.
All
Yeah.
right. If you were left on red, what does that mean? Left on red. Left on red. READ.
Left on red.
You were left on red.
I was just gonna say you're really mad.
Really mad.
He
All
did.
right.
I don't know.
So your text message or messaging, if somebody reads it, it tells you at the bottom red, and they don't reply to that. They don't respond. You were left on
Not
red.
the color. It's,
They saw your message and they left you on
That
red.
doesn't happen on my
and
phone.
it doesn't show it red
I
on his
would've-
phone.
I would have known that if I'd have had an iPhone.
It don't happen on the Nokia. It
Got to be an iPhone thing.
yeah. But I knew that one. I knew that one.
All right. Cap and no cap.
Did not know this one, but go ahead.
Cap
Really? You've
and
got
no cap.
18?
Dude, I don't know.
You don't communicate with your kids?
I do communicate them, but I don't communicate them with
Like
this
this.
way.
I
I
got-
communicate them
No,
with
no,
the way
no,
I
have
do.
no idea on that.
Yeah.
Do you know this?
Well, it's capping is lying, right? So
Yeah.
no cap. Or,
Yeah.
I guess.
Cap means a lie. No cap means no
Yeah.
lie.
No clue what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a struggle for me using that one. I did use it once correctly, but that one's a struggle. Noob.
Did not-
Noob.
Did not know this one either. So.
Yeah, I guarantee your kids will know this.
Getting older by the second over here.
All of your kids will know this.
It must
And I
have
think-
something to do with YouTube.
I was thinking it was like a.
YouTube heavy, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking like in the gaming world
Yes.
of like being
Also,
a newbie, new to the scene, whatever.
it's a rookie, a
you go.
newbie, rookie.
Just say rookie.
That's how I've.
So if we're playing game, of course, video games are different now from when we played. You're all connected, and you can hear each other. And if we're a little team right here, and you come play, and you're a rookie, a newbie, and you're bringing us down, you're a noob. Quit acting like a noob.
That's not very good.
Yeet,
What?
yeet, YEET, yeet.
I've heard of yee.
This
Not the
segment right
same.
here is great. No,
Yee.
I have no idea.
Yee means like, let's go.
I don't know.
Yeet.
No clue. I didn't. Yeah.
Yeet.
So this is
You have kids in between ours.
What age group would know these words? Teenagers?
your teenagers down to you. I asked Charlie.
He doesn't know what yeet means. There's no way.
Do your kids watch YouTube videos like regularly?
They would do it 24/7 if we let them.
They know it. I guarantee.
Oh.
What kind of videos do they watch? I guess on YouTube.
Peppa Pig would be number one.
Well,
Peppa
Pig's
probably
not throwing out
gonna
the yeet.
Well, what's it mean?
So it is excitement, being happy, or if you throw something with force.
I wouldn't have never got
dual
this.
meaning. Yeah,
Okay.
Eat.
yeah. So as strange as all that is, right? Like I was thinking, like Russell chasing this rabbit down the thought train here. In the past, the same thing. Like they're stealing words, ghost, like cap, right? It's just making up a brand new meaning for that. Cool. The word cool. At one time, somebody said, you know what? Instead of the temperature, I'm going to make that scene, I'm going to change the meaning to that. And that is all right. That is something groovy. Or what, like, cool. That's cool.
You just
So,
know you're
I
getting old when things change, right?
Yeah. I mean,
How does that catch on? How in the world does stuff like that catch on?
Well, now it's easier, right? Social media,
I guess.
texting.
How did it in the past though?
Yeah, but
Somebody it had to be a group of people. I remember one time in high school, me and my friend Greg, we tried to use the word like just over and over and over to see how many people we could get to say it back to you. And that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You get a lot of people. If you use it, they'll start saying it back to you. A lot of fun. A lot of fun right there.
All right. So Russell kind of brought it up. Normally we record early, and that's 2 to 3 weeks after we record is when an episode gets released. So let's call a shot here. What is something that might happen in the next couple of weeks before this comes out?
UT will be 1-1.
When do they start? When is the first
Start a
game?
week from tomorrow.
Week from tomorrow, so they'll have
And they play.
a couple
They
games.
play Ball State week from tomorrow,
That'll be a blowout.
and then then we travel to.
What
at
position you
Pittsburgh.
playing?
So is that
Well, I say we.
What
but I
position you
could-
playing this year, Brand?
I'd Russ, thank you. I got caught with that one. I'm such a huge
We.
fan, so I use the word we. So
September 1st is their first
Backup
game?
running back
Yeah.
Brandon Shanks into the game.
no.
Oh, he got blown up on that play right there.
Tennessee might need a backup running back. We only got 4, but and then we travel to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
September 10th will be Pittsburgh, and I'm lucky one. My son and I are going up for that game to Pittsburgh to watch it. So I disagree with Zach. Obviously, I think we'll be.
I'm going out on a limb here.
2-0. So you said 1-1,
Yeah,
2-0.
2-0. We're going to be 2-0 after September the 10th.
Vandy's got what? Hawaii.
Vandy's they're in Honolulu right now, loving life.
Got a bad feeling about that one.
Yeah,
That's
They
a hard
got,
travel.
You know
right
who
there.
they're all.
I'm gonna say
they're all-
they're 1-1 too.
I'm gonna say. I mean, and y'all know me. I'm not a Vandy fan by no means, but I think they're gonna be 2-0.
Yeah, how good is Hawaii
I'm just
had no
strictly
clue.
basing that on the travel.
that they
And
lose that game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I think Vanderbilt's favored, which usually is not good.
yeah. I like it. They're like an 8.5 point favorite or
That's
something
not
like
against
good.
Hawaii.
that. Against Hawaii. Yeah, they're not the Rainbows anymore. They're the Warriors, right? I think
right.
I'm right on that. So, good trip. It'd be a beautiful trip to go on. That's for sure.
What's a
I would love to go there.
You don't fly.
Exactly.
It's the
You
same thing I
imagine a
tell.
cruise to Hawaii? How much fun
It's the
that
same
would
thing.
be?
Same thing I tell my 90-year-old grandmother. She's like, "I'd love to go there." Well, Granny, they ain't going to build a road in your lifetime to Hawaii. Like, so your only option there is to either get on a boat from California or
Right.
That would be a blast to drive out to California, get on a boat, go to Hawaii.
whoa! You said drive out to California?
He doesn't fly.
I don't fly.
I heard that part, but I don't know how.
You know where he cruised for his honeymoon?
Cumberland River. No, I'm just playing.
You drove there, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Miami or Fort Lauderdale?
Miami. Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's
That's a
That's a haul.
When we came back, it was straight, just straight Miami to Nashville.
What's that? How many hours? Is that?
18, 19?
We left early in the morning. We got home late at night.
yeah, but yeah.
Amanda just dead asleep.
Yeah. So did you drive the whole way?
Drove the whole way.
Wow.
How fast?
That's pretty impressive.
Around the speed limit.
That's right.
I rented a car, so I didn't. It was, just
Oh, you can tear
Cruise.
that one up.
cruise on that. Yeah.
Yeah, hit that cruise.
Air conditioning full blast.
Right.
We went to Mexico. I've been to another country. Went to Mexico. That was before you had to have a passport.
Oh boy.
Now that was crazy. We got off that boat in Mexico, and I thought I would just step into an oven. You talk about hot. And, they're selling all that stuff,
Oh.
Yeah. And we're like, oh. And for some reason, we get in a taxi.
Oh.
Man, we go into the town. There's monkeys running around. There's people with automatic weapons, like soldiers. We were there less than 5 minutes.
Got
and
out.
I was praying that this taxi will take us back to that ship.
Just get back on the ship.
I said, please just let me see that ship. I saw it in the distance. I said, oh, thank you. I said, we're getting back on that ship, and we're never getting off that thing again.
Yeah.
We had a good time, though. We had a good time.
Yeah, that's right.
So what y'all do in Mexico? What
Apparently, they took a 5-minute cab ride.
I mean,
That's-
what were you going to do?
We were just going to go see the town. We were just headed to see the town, and it was Cozumel. We were probably lucky to get back.
Yeah. It's a different world.
We didn't spring for an excursion or anything. It was just
God,
You had your own excursion.
we're just gonna, just go out and see what's going on, and I saw plenty.
Seen enough.
You see monkeys running by you,
Yeah.
not my cup of tea right there. Back on the boat.
Well, have you ever been out of the country?
Yes.
Where to?
Brazil and Peru.
Did you drive?
I did not drive. And been on a cruise we stopped at Cozumel, Honduras. Where was another? Bahamas, St. Thomas. I think that was it. So, yes, to answer your question.
You've got by far the most.
Yeah, I mean it's not a comparison. Who's been out? Have you been out of the country?
Yeah. Yeah, Ralph Hurst tricked me to go to Africa.
That
I've been to Mexico. And
That was
Canada.
a trip, yeah.
Is there a bridge over the Panama Canal? Could I drive to South America?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean,
That
I
is
know
a
they
great
come through the
question.
canal. I don't know if you drive over it though.
I mean, I would. Why would you take away that ability, that capability?
To get across.
Yeah.
It's got to be, but I've never seen that. I mean,
Yeah.
Would you
I once
contemplate
did a
that?
report on the Panama Canal, which was when I was in elementary school. I loved that. That was big time engineering feat right there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. It's gonna dig a ditch right through this, right through the continent. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph got me with, oh, Zach, you fly a lot. You know, it'd be no big deal to go over here on a mission trip. It's only 8 hours to Heathrow. And I'm like, yeah, no big deal. And he's like, it's 8 hours from Heathrow to Kenya. Okay, not bad. He left out the 8 hour overland truck ride. That was the part that it didn't make it to me until we were there. It's too late.
That's the part I would like the best.
That's Zach would not like that.
No.
Bouncing around.
Yeah, I heard that was a rough trip.
We got 2 bridges over the Panama Canal from our producer.
The greatest thing about having a producer is we have a fact checker.
Boom.
It's good and bad because we, get revealed how little we know.
So
I love it. I
You
love
could
it.
drive to South America.
If you could go anywhere, do you have somewhere that you like on the bucket list?
Australia.
Australia's on the bucket list.
I'm a little leery though because lots of venomous insects and animals in Australia.
I think it's the top 10 deadliest.
Yeah.
Just going off our
It's a lot.
good friend Rico's pictures over the past 2 or 3 weeks, Italy is on my top of my list now. With him, with him being with the guide,
With the guide.
and wow, some of those pictures are amazing. What he's
Yeah.
So that looks beautiful.
I have been to Italy. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Verification
gorgeous.
over here.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I guess mine in the United States would be Yellowstone National Park. I have not been there yet, so that's sort of a bucket list trip for Chrissy and I to take at some point with no kids.
Wasn't it, it closed for floods or something, right?
I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
had a
It's probably
bunch,
open by now. This
had a bunch of flood, like washed away roads and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
That's a bucket list trip for me.
Okay. What about
Going-
you, Russell?
And Yellowstone facts. Like a week ago, they found a foot and a shoe in one of the hot springs. The current events, but not by the time this episode airs. But
right, yeah.
they found a foot in like a hot spring. I think it was in
Is that
Yellowstone
extra
somewhere.
shoe that you were talking about in the last podcast?
It could be.
Could be.
It's another one in the mix for Pam. Absolutely, floating
Damn it.
in the hot spring. Who is the most complimentary person? Like, who is in the position to give the most compliments to a wide array of people?
I tell you who it is not.
Maybe we should attack it from that
That
angle.
It was not the lady at the Kroger gas station today, this morning. She had a bad day when I showed up to get some gas.
This morning?
Yes.
She must have been working all night.
I don't know.
She was just not very pleasant.
You know, I don't carry any cash. You know that, but I also don't have a credit card. So that's hard sometimes. But I do have a Home Depot and Lowe's credit card. And when I dropped the kids off today, I look and my tank it's empty. It's completely empty. I had no idea. It's like, what am I going to do? I don't have any cash. I don't have a credit card. So I stop in at Lowe's. I had enough gas to get there. I'm like looking for a gift card that I can buy to buy gas. It would be easier just to have a credit card, I know, but I don't want a credit card.
You're a smart man.
What?
I just said he's smart. I don't agree
So
with him.
I
don't
know
agree
down,
with him having.
I know
What are
down
we
the,
doing?
I know down the road there's an Exxon,
Okay.
but I'm not sure. I'm looking for Exxon gift cards. There are none. I see a Shell. Like, well, maybe there's a Shell station down there that I don't know about. And then I see a gift card for Kroger's. And I'm like, I know there's a Kroger by. I think I can make it to the Kroger. So I buy both of them just to make sure.
You're at the Lowe's in Rivergate?
I'm at the Lowe's. I'm at the Skyline Lowe's. I'm headed to East Nashville. That's where I'm headed.
Yeah, I know where he's talking about.
Yeah.
Over there beside Walmart.
Yes, but doesn't Walmart sell gas right there?
No.
There's not a gas station right there? Okay.
No,
All right.
they didn't have a gift card to Walmart either.
Okay, continue.
So I'm driving. I'm looking for a Shell station. There are none. I'm like, can I make it to that Kroger? It's a good ways away in Inglewood. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't have any choice.
You had to go.
Every hill I get, I'm just letting it coast. Just whatever it takes. Just please. I've come quite a long way. The lights like getting brighter and brighter and brighter. I'm like, I won't make it. So I make it to the gas station. I have to undo the gift card, get it out, and it's one of those where it's glass, and there's a lady behind there, and I put it in there. I put the gift card down in that little tray that they have at Kroger's. If you're somewhere in the country and you're listening to this podcast, it's like a glass, and they have a little tray there that you can slide them money through. So what would you do? I put the gift card down in there, and I start to push it back because you push it to the lady, and she pushes it back. No,
Yeet.
I'm like, what?
Do it at the pump, right?
She's like, you do that out there. It's like, put your number in to get your 3 cents off. So I did. It's not taking it. Do it again. So I type it in. It's not taking it. It's not gonna take it. And I'm like, what have I done? I just drove up like 10 seconds ago. It's like, swipe it out there. So I swipe it. It's not working. Do it again. So I swipe it again. There it went. But you know what? You're not getting those 3 cents.
Who cares?
I was like, lady, if you knew how I just barely made it to here, you would not be talking to me like that. So moral of the story, if you got a gift card, do not try to slide it into them. They don't like that. They do not like that. She's like, if you just bought that, it's going to take at least 15 minutes for that thing to activate. I was like, I think we're good.
Because I coasted here, so we're good.
Yeah, it's been a while. It took me a while to get here.
My next question, doesn't your Lowe's and Home Depot card work like a regular credit card everywhere? It's just not accepted at those two stores.
No, it just works at Lowe's or Home Depot.
Just those two. Right.
Yeah.
No. It doesn't have the Visa or MasterCard logo in the right-hand corner.
No. You can't use a Lowe's card anywhere. No, just there.
No, just there.
No, because the back of it's issued by like Synchrony Bank, and it's accepted it's no different than getting like a Macy's card. You can use it anywhere.
Listeners and viewers, Zach is a financial planner. So
We're going to take your Lowe's card.
This is very disturbing.
I think I'm not.
My Southwest card only going to work on Southwest.com.
No, because it's a rapid
But that's a card with Southwest reward points.
points.
Zach, you don't think I've ever tried that before?
I'm
Of course
just
I
asking.
have.
I'm just
yes,
asking.
no, just Lowe's Home Depot is it. That's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah,
You
I
buy a
think
gift card
I
there
think
and
it's
use it
just a
somebody
card.
else.
Yeah, I'm almost positive on that.
But my Target card works everywhere.
Who's right? All right, fact check.
I know I'm
101.
right on
Just
that.
look.
I've tried it. I've tried it. Yeah, I've tried it.
That might be the only
Like
one I
your
know of.
Target
like that.
red card or whatever that thing is only works at Target.
No.
I'm almost positive on that. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that.
Oh no, I'm
I'm gonna have to check that.
I think that Target red card only works at Target. I think. Well, that's what my card says. Trust me. I get my Chrissy. Yeah. Yeah. Just let me ask Chrissy. Hang on 1 second. She'll know for sure.
She's somewhere right now.
No, probably so.
I will say, out of the four
It
of
is.
us,
That's right. Yeah, it only works at.
a fact checker, he's getting his money's worth tonight.
He is. We need.
Out of the four of us, there's only one person here with a metal credit card in their wallet. Zach gets it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the limit on that bad boy?
If you gotta ask, you don't know.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Our producer's over here.
Okay, I
Our
said
producer
the
over here.
four of us because I didn't know what he was rolling with over there, right? So,
Producer came out,
Yeah.
hey,
put it on, knocked it on the table over there.
so
Like
there
that.
are 2 metal cards in the room, but
Yeah.
he was not included in this focus group. So.
Focus group.
Mine are barely plastic. They're barely plastic. They're barely hanging on.
Recycled plastic.
Yeah.
Don't get it wet.
PVC.
Don't get it
Russell's
wet.
is PVC.
It has been quite a while since we had story time with Russell, and I am so glad that that segment is back.
Hey, everything happens for a reason.
That's right.
Yeah, I did my best. I wasn't mean to her. I was like, man, she must have had a bad morning. I felt sorry for her. I didn't do anything. I did not do anything.
I thought the story was going is you bought the Kroger gift card and it didn't work on the Kroger pumps is where I thought you were going.
Oh, it's food only.
Yeah, that's where I thought he was going. That the Kroger gift card didn't work. I
don't know what I would have done then.
I thought that's where the story was going, but I'm glad it turned out.
See you out there selling the Kroger gift card to get cash.
This has $20 on it. I give it to you for 10.
Comment below what I could have done to get some gas in the situation I was in.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
At least you had your cell phone. You could have called somebody.
I guess who would have come though? I don't know.
Everybody at this table would have
Yeah,
come.
Not your
nice.
wife, I guess. I mean,
Man,
from
was
what it
working
sounded
probably.
like, it's
She's probably been at the office a couple
Oh,
hours.
she's got this new thing. We got this new thing where we can track each other, where we know where we're at
yes,
at all times.
yes.
It's called
Your
Life
phone
Is-
allows that?
Yeah,
Goodness.
yeah, but she was really looking for me last night, but I left my phone at the job. She's like, "Are you not going to pick the kids up? I didn't think you were going to pick the kids up. I thought they were over there by themselves." She had all this stuff lined up for me to do, and I did it, but she didn't know, for sure that I had.
Follow through with
Because
your
the phone was
duty.
Yes, I had to go
Gotcha.
to an open house. I had to go and pick up different children at different spots. It was a lot going on.
With no phone.
No phone. No.
It's like we're back in 1990.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the same warning that you gave Stefano on a Christmas episode. Easy. Easy.
No, I mean,
Easy.
I mean, she wasn't mean about it. I mean, it's good to know, to check on me, make sure, because I mess up sometimes,
As we all do. I mean, some people schedule a meeting to be on a podcast and never show up.
Right, exactly.
We all.
I love being able to track her, to know when she's almost home, or
Do you have a tracker
love-
for your kids?
Life
Yes.
360.
Hey, no free shout outs.
Oh, sorry.
We would love for them to be a sponsor. But,
I have an app on my. Yes, I do.
Do you?
my family does. I've not been convinced to join it yet.
oh,
But
So you all abide by, if I pay for it, I get to track it.
in
Oh, talking about the cell phone. Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So
100%.
for us, we just got that when my father-in-law got sick.
Gotcha.
So my father-in-law had a sudden illness. I don't know if you call it illness, but had a sudden medical need where he was driving and could not speak or drive anymore, pulled over on the side of the road, and we were trying to find him. And so after that, everybody in the family got it. But I believe, like, there's another like for you, Russell, that every
keep up with those, please.
I mean, your phone is tracked all the time, right? I understand that and know that fully 100%. But I don't know. I just
It's a great app.
it is a
But
good.
here's a good tip that I use a lot. If I'm going somewhere, you can just leave your phone. Like today, I went to McDonald's for lunch. Left it behind.
Yeah.
For all you
Where'd you go
teenagers
for
out
lunch?
there,
Yeah, exactly.
just leave the
Well,
phone.
that is the key. I mean,
She did not,
your phone.
until now, she did not know about that.
Well, let me tell you, you got about 3 weeks of freedom left from right now.
But yeah, that is the key. You got to have your phone with you. But teenagers or
Not going anywhere
young
with that.
adults are going to have their phone with them.
So in the case of like my father-in-law, a medical emergency, that is a
Very-
great thing for teenagers. Because I mean, if they're driving, it tells you how fast they're going,
Yes,
all
it
this kind of
does.
stuff. You know, it's,
Yes, it
Yes, it does.
so
Yep.
there are definite benefits, but
And then once they get to the location, you get another notification how their top speed, how fast they went, and how long it took them from get to
You're paying for that premium, aren't you? Wow.
point A. Yeah, I am paying.
Wow.
For
You know I don't have that. I don't have that.
No.
No.
he may not have a metal credit card.
I don't
but
have a metal credit card.
We
got
know
a
where his
premium.
money's going.
Upgrade on that.
It'll tell you how fast and all this other good stuff whenever they get to that from point A to point B.
Glad they didn't have
One
that.
time Amanda, it wouldn't even register she was going so fast on there. It was like, we've never seen something go this fast before.
Russell, you better dial it back. You got 3 weeks of freedom.
She's heavy on the pedal sometimes. Wow.
Oh, man, this is great. But yeah, it's a good app.
Have you had it since the kids were driving?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
It's great technology when used for those types of purposes. If you're in the dating world and you're dating a crazy person, maybe not such a good thing to give them access to something like that.
I would have to be
Oh.
that'd have to be a married thing
Oh,
before
for
I would
sure. I'm not
roll
giving-
into that.
And there's some crazy people out there that can convince people to do weird things. And
No,
Maybe engaged. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
hope
it's
if
just-
you get to that point.
it's just Chrissy and Emily and Jackson that's on the. I mean, you could add it. I mean, I could add.
I mean, you shouldn't be in the
Zach.
dating
Yeah.
world, but
I've got my mom on there. I can see where she's
Well,
at.
there's nothing
That's
wrong.
handy.
Sure.
yeah. But like Christy's dad, it's handy for that,
Mhm.
you know, kind of thing.
It'll take you right to them.
Something similar, but like we were thinking about like my grandmother and like falling and like how she could get to people instead of like having like the life alert deal. We set up Alexas all in her house. There's like one in the bathroom, one in the bedroom. So like if she falls, surely she can yell, call 911, call Zach, call, whatever.
Yeah,
but you
that's a
think
good
through
idea.
those things of like what
Yeah.
because her cell phone is always dead, always in her car. Oh, unreachable.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's great.
Yeah. So just doing things that
Just to let any cameras? Or does it just?
no cameras. And so
Okay.
like I guess we thought about that because with your phone anybody can log in from anywhere and move them and just see where. But
Well, like,
we
it's
figured
just-
she could yell, and if she can't, then
that's a good idea.
technology is great when it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one works good. I mean, I've never had any problem with that one. That's
Some people have problem with Zoom every once in a while. Kind of tough.
We got ours to work last night. Good.
Yeah, we sure did.
This one in the studio worked today because I tested it about just after lunchtime.
hopefully he'll chop that out.
Oh no, that's staying in. Several months ago now, I guess, many episodes ago, Amanda was on here and gave
Which
perfect.
one? Oh, you're not gonna give. Okay, that's fine.
Amanda
Okay,
Mundy.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we do
Just
have
say my last name. It's good.
oh, we've said it many times. It's on the website. You can see it. You're famous.
The A1 bottle.
Yeah. Do a Google search on me. Nothing comes up.
If you go to our website, and all three of these guys are on the website as our regular content contributors. They all have pictures up except for Russell. His is a bottle of A1 because of the story he's told on here before.
I love it so much. Man.
But Amanda told a story about a perfect date. We asked her, what would your perfect date be with Russell? Did you remember listening to that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Has that happened? Have you followed through with her instructions of what her perfect date would be?
That was just going out to eat and having a game night.
Something like that, yeah.
We have had several game nights.
Okay.
We've had a homemade pizza / late night card game twice. A lot of fun.
With Just you all, your family,
with
or
another
like with other
one other
people?
couple.
Okay.
A lot of fun. Amanda's cousin, actually. She's played a game called Hand and Foot. I don't know if you've ever played that.
I'm a hand and foot expert, my friend.
It's really fun. And we also played a game of golf with cards.
I have played that as well.
Interesting.
Really fun games. So, yes, she has.
You've delivered on the date night.
Yes. I've been, since that podcast, I think I've been just really good. We've been on several trips.
Well, that's about to end in 3 weeks.
It's done.
She's been on several vacations this year. All our dreams have come true, basically, this summer.
Gosh. Oh, me.
Might need to fact check that.
Yeah. Our
He's saying good. He's
producer
saying good.
fact check
Yeah,
that over
he's
there.
saying yes. All right.
Yeah.
We'll get that technology to phone in just to verify.
Next time you guys want a late night card game, give me a shout. I'm always down. We can make that happen.
Christy, too?
Oh, yeah. They're big hand and foot players in her family.
We'll do it. We will do it.
We
I'll
did-
bring the homemade pizzas.
We'll bring some pizza. I don't know if it'll be homemade.
Papa Murphy's. That's closest.
I mean, we
Love a card game.
we
Love
can-
cards.
we can go, chain restaurant, Papa John's, whatever. We can go DiGiorno. I don't know that it's going to be homemade.
The only bad thing, I can't shuffle. I cannot shuffle cards.
Yeah.
Amanda does all my shuffling for
Yeah,
me.
I can't do that either.
Usually reverse in that kind of situation, but it happens.
She has no problem doing that. It's one of she
Like you're
loves
talking
to
like the waterfall.
She can do any kind of thing that you need.
See,
But you can't.
We
I
got to make this
cannot
happen.
do it at
now.
all.
We got to make this happen because I want to see these skills.
Oh, she can take I don't know how many decks, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I don't know how.
She's a beast. She
She's
is a
working on
beast.
her Vegas resume, I guess.
Wow.
Does your family play cards or
big
games?
Big games, yes. Amanda's family, I would say somewhat too, but yes, all the above. And Zoe's big into gamer, card games, board games, you name it.
All right, we're going to flip it on its head. We might end on this because I don't know how many listeners we retained to this point here, Russell. But
Y'all hang on. It's almost over, I promise.
let's flip it on its head. Amanda gave her version of a date night. Do you want to give your version, or all of us, any of us, want to give a version of a date night? We'll get to that. We're gonna. I know Amanda listens. She's a big fan of the podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
Does your Amanda
Yes.
listen? She does.
Yes.
She would hear
Yep.
this. Would Chrissy hear this?
She's probably not a regular listener or a watcher, but
She doesn't tune into her hubby on
She'll
here.
listen to this. one.
she was. Yeah, she's going to listen to last week's. I've already told her to listen to last week, and then I will tell her to listen to tonight's.
All right. So they will hear.
Does your wife listen to this?
No. Not in.
He's in the clear.
Not in any shape, form, or fashion.
Does the
here's the
before we
thing.
go on,
All right, all right.
does the podcast audience know? I don't think they've ever heard that me and your wife's connection.
They might have. We might have touched on it, but
We have touched on that?
Maybe I can't be 100% certain. This is
I think I can
episode
remember
like
that episode where
43
y'all
or
were.
something.
Christy
Is
was
this
in
the
the
Christmas
corner.
episode?
No, before that.
Yeah.
With the I don't know.
There's probably so many new viewers by now.
yeah.
Let's go ahead
Rehash
and tell
it,
this
yeah.
one. Me and his wife Christy went to the same college. We went to Tennessee Tech together. And
Went to the same high school as well.
Yes, but
Yeah.
my mom was a teacher, so I got to school. Okay, I had a ride there. I never liked to drive.
I was just like going
Yeah.
back with the
Yeah.
relationship
He's
establishment.
framing it for what that's to come.
Yeah, right. We knew, we're a few years apart, so we knew each other, but we started going to church together, and I hated driving to Cookeville. It's almost 90 miles away.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
And when you go to Tennessee Tech, you leave on Friday afternoon. If you're ever there on the weekend, you're by yourself. There is nobody there. I guess it's still like that. It was then.
Right.
There was, you would walk, you go to the cafeteria, it's just you. It's you and the people that work there. Like y'all are eating together. So you left on Friday. And for some reason, I don't know if she remembers, but I asked her, "Can I ride back with you this week?" And she said yes. And so my parents would take me over to her house. We would every Sunday afternoon, many times. We would just. Her friend Elizabeth would get in the front seat. She would drive. I'd get in the back seat, and here we go. She just dropped me off. It was great. I appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you give her gas money?
I'd stick a little in the console sometimes.
Okay.
I think that we talked about this part of it because we talked about during these car rides, hour-plus car rides.
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
Russell,
Delilah.
Russell had a favorite radio
Yeah.
show he listened to, which Love
We
Songs
did
with
talk
Delilah.
about it, yeah. So if we
Love
do this,
songs
if we
with
do this
Delilah.
card game, then there'll be that. There'll be that connection of
That's right.
Golden Eagles.
That's right.
Tennessee did the Golden Eagles.
So it's kind of funny because Christy got her driver's license late. She didn't get her license until she was 18. So she was probably the most rookie driver in that bunch right there.
She hadn't been driving long. Yeah,
And y'all just
You felt safe with that?
I felt super safe. She's a great driver. Yeah, very slow, just like I like it.
so first date or not first date. Wow, a date night. Anybody have an idea? It's okay if you don't.
So what's your what's
The date night.
like?
Is there so the question to Amanda was, what would be a perfect date night right now today where you are in your life that you would choose, not that Russell would choose. So
Well,
what would be a
ours-
great date night that you would choose that Christy may not choose?
Man,
But
he's got a date
Oh.
night every night. There's no kids at home.
Yeah, I mean, that's buddy. It's great. It's great. Okay, well, mine would be just a little bit different as far as I thought you meant like what we both like to do. on
oh
a
no,
date
this
night.
is all you. If it was you, you're perfect. Like this would be a perfect date night, and Chrissy would be there to, I don't know how to phrase it without sounding crazy, but
Have a good time doing what you like.
yeah, that's a good. Thank you, Russell.
Man.
She's there for you that night. She's there to.
Jeez. I think I'll.
He's going to pass. And
Because we both of us like to do the same thing.
I mean,
we
it
really
could be
like to-
something she
what are
likes
they?
too. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be something she hates doing.
Okay, well, I'll tell you. So what we normally do, like on our anniversary, is we normally go downtown to eat. We used to go to the Radazio's, the Brazilian steakhouse, but
It was blown up by a bomber on Christmas.
somebody took care of that restaurant. And then we used to go to Mary Bull's too, but the same gentleman took care of that restaurant. But so we would go downtown.
No,
And,
don't go to anywhere where Brandon goes to eat.
So we'd go downtown and eat, and we love people watching. And trust me, you can go downtown. And so we would walk downtown, walk around, just look at all the crazy people. And then we would go across the pedestrian bridge and stand up there and, look at the stadium. And sometimes the General Jackson would float underneath us. And so,
Little kiss right there.
yeah, every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we both of us like people watching. And so we just enjoy doing that. I don't know, maybe because we're old. I don't know. But,
I like the people watch. Yeah,
but you go downtown and there is some interesting individuals. And that's just in Nashville. I can only imagine what it's like in Atlanta and all these other places that.
well, all these tourists in Nashville are from Atlanta and all these other places.
Well,
They're coming up
there
here
you
for
go.
the weekend
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
There you go. So but we just enjoy doing that. It's kind of fun for us to do that. I know that.
So now where do you go to eat? Your two
Well,
locations are no longer
We
here.
haven't been. Yeah, that's just true. We went down there. There's an ice cream place down there now. I forgot.
Jenny's?
Yes, we went down there one time, and then walked around. So we haven't been anywhere. Well, last year for our anniversary, I had open heart surgery the day before our anniversary. So we spent that at Centennial Hospital. So that was pretty expensive.
The view got flipped instead of you people watching. All these people
All
are
those
watching
pictures-
you.
That's exactly right. So and it was a very expensive anniversary. But
That's taking it to new levels. Not wanting to take Chrissy out on a date, so you decide to go to
did
visit
take-
St. Thomas.
Are you a year yet on that?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
July 16th would be my year anniversary for my surgery. But so anyway, that's what we like to do.
I mean, we like to go out to eat downtown. And now since we've had, Zoe, who's 6 or 7, who, she loves spending time with her grandparents. So pawning her off for a night or something. Like she's a big gamer, but she will, be a homebody too. So I mean, if we cut on a movie or she's content being at home too. But I would say downtown to eat. And,
Well, this is for you, not for her. Like,
I mean, I enjoy the same thing, but I would rather have people. I think for me, it would be like a game night at the house, whatever that is, or watch a game, or having people over. But
Yeah.
Zach's the king of snacks. If you ever go to his house, you're gonna get snacks.
I eat like a 5-year-old.
You're gonna get top shelf snacks over there. All you
Oh
want.
no! I had to introduce Zoe to a few things: Capri Sun, Gushers, the finer things of life is what I tell her. Oreos, of course. Well, if you had to pick your favorite date for you,
I mean, you go out to eat, get something good to eat, and
there you go.
go. I mean, I'm all about playing games and stuff too. I could do that, or I could go watch a sporting event. Christy doesn't really care about that, but go to a game, hockey game, whatever, Titans game, any kind of game really. Go check out a sporting event, get some good food, maybe eat there. I like to eat at the events. That's part of the
Experience.
So
I'm with you.
I could go either way on that.
Mine's the complete opposite of y'all's, as you would. That's what we've already talked about. My brain. I hate going out to eat. It's one of my least favorite things that I do.
Even if it's just you and Amanda?
I don't. It's,
Okay, I mean,
it's just she likes it, so we do it some. But
right.
Well, this is about you though.
yeah, if it was just me, and
Okay, that's
she
right.
could probably say this exactly. She makes great steaks. Every Valentine's Day, she always cook me a steak, baked potato, salad. It's better than any restaurant you can ever get. And then
And you have your own A1.
as much as you want.
What?
Of course, yeah. You don't have to wait, all that.
No,
And then, if it was just me, they have this app where they tell you when the International Space Station's coming overhead. And I love to go outside and watch that thing go over. So we would do that. Sometimes, when you watch the news, they'll say you're having a meteor shower tonight. I've got her up in the middle of the night. We've gone outside to see that. So
that's good.
that would be, that's not her deal. But that if it was a date for me, it would be to eat, go out in the backyard, see some, stuff up in the sky.
Yeah, that's good.
Kids, no kids.
No kids.
Sorry, kids.
Yeah.
I love them.
Oh, absolutely.
But when you're looking for that's an airplane. No, that's an airplane.
Drones.
That's a star.
Yeah.
It's moving. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of questions with the kids out there.
Well, I guess the underlying inspirational message for this episode would be, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Stuff is not always going to go your way. Stuff did not go our way tonight. Very different than what we were expecting. It's been almost 2 hours now since we've been stood up. And,
Nobody's bitter.
we just had to make do with what we had. So,
Pretty good content, if you ask me.
yeah, we're bringing you
Not
all
bad.
along for the ride. And, things aren't always going to go your way. Make the best with it. Roll on, and you never know what great stories you're going to
Get
come
those
up.
views up.
That's right.
Just watch this a couple of times.
Yeah. Did we ever say? Has anybody ever been stood up like on a date or anything?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chrissy, get you?
No. She's a smart one. All these other ones.
So that
Yeah,
is
she's a smart one.
that is what we like to call a tease. We're going to dangle that out there, and we're going to cover that on our next episode.
Cliffhanger.
No tease here.
Come on back and hear that story with Brandon
Oh,
on a,
What's she
on a
look like?
future episode.
What's she look like?
We can't
right?
give away too much now.
Yeah.
Can't give away too much. But
yeah.
we'll hear that again.
No, I know you want it.
Maybe.
He'll be back at St. Thomas.
Yeah.
You get stood up in the construction industry. You expect it. You're just so happy if it doesn't happen to you.
So our subscription model podcast, that story will be on the subscription model. So look for that on the website.
Look for
Sign
that.
up, put your deposit down, and you'll hear that story. That'll be one of the first ones out there. So that'll be great.
Do you accept Lowe's cards on that?
We accept all major credit cards and anything that
Zach learned something tonight.
When we get off of this, I'm going to see if you can type in the number like Amazon. Like,
he's spending your money there, Russell.
There's no chance that's happening. Oh! That just gave me a story about Stefano right there that hasn't been told yet.
oh no,
I'll tell you about that rascal.
it'll be off the air for the subscription model.
Yeah.
Go ahead if you got it. Let it fly.
You know how sometimes when you're in college, you take a class, and it'll be like you'll do like English 101, English, but you might use that same book the next semester.
Right.
You know, in math, I think you did that. There's different things that you would do that a lot. You just, keep your book.
It builds on it. Yep.
Keep your book. You're going to use it again next semester.
Correct.
Well, Stefano would sell his book. You used to could sell them and get money back. He would sell it to get money, and then he would make his parents buy it back the next semester.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
Whoa, shots fired.
Blow right there, Fano.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me text Fano. Yeah, you got a
Miss
textbook
Georgia
out-
isn't listening to this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Yeah.
Fano making a little bank.
We are, and now we know why Fano almost failed out of Memphis.
Oh.
There we go. Coming full circle.
How you gonna go out to eat tonight, Fano? I sold my books back.
All right, Bible verse for the day, Psalm 94:19. When the cares of my heart are many, your consolations cheer my soul. So we did not take the path we expected to take tonight, but we had a lot of cheer come out of this episode and a lot of good stories. We hope you enjoyed them, and hopefully we'll have a guest for you soon. And if not, if this guy never comes on, we will reveal his name.
Oh, okay.
If
What's the cutoff date on that? Let me write that down.
Are you going to get him through the end of the year?
Depends on my patient level.
You'll give him 6
patience
months?
level. That's a long time.
No,
end
6
of
months.
the year, but
By Christmas?
if absolutely by Christmas.
Thanksgiving?
Let's be in the
Black
a
Friday?
generous mood.
Black Friday.
So by the time we record our next
When
Christmas
Mix
episode,
92.9 starts playing Christmas music.
Oh,
That's like next
But
week.
yeah, I was going to say, that'll be
nice.
after this.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
but we will reveal his name and we will talk about the topic that he was supposed to talk about, but we will not have the answers that he would have.
Can I pretend that I'm him and answer the question?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so
Oh, man.
by Christmas.
He's writing this down.
I
by the
know
way.
he is.
Yeah.
It'll go in his wallet. If he's-
I won't lose it there.
Thank you all for listening. We brought a little joy to you today, whenever you happen to listen to this, 2:00 in the morning. Who knows? But thanks for being here. Check us out again. You never know what's going to happen here on this podcast, but we love you. God loves you more. We'll see you again next week.
We're just going to tape one where we dog this guy the whole time.
Thanks for listening to GPS to God. Make sure you leave a rating or review on whichever app you happen to use. Also find us on YouTube and be sure to subscribe to our channel.